Tattoos. Tattoos are an amazing form of artwork that are also the most controversial. As many people have grown fond with the idea, there's still quite a bit of people who haven't. As someone who comes from a very religious family, I can say that my own family members will even criticize or despise my own tattoo. Now, if you think like my family members, you'll probably say that tattoos are for criminals or gangs, when in reality they mean so much more than that. We'll use mine as an example. I got my tattoo from my mom, Martha, that passed away almost 4 years ago. It says, I love you to the moon and back. This saying is very important to me because it's something that she would always say, and the last thing she said to me before she passed. Now, as you can see, tattoos aren't so bad. So let's get into the amazing history of tattoos, the different types and varieties, and its popular culture. Now, let's get into it. As many of you may have not known, tattoos have been around for thousands of years and date back to 3070 to 3100 BC, which were then used for medical and decorational purposes. The word tattoo comes from a Tahitian word tatau, which means to tap the mark. Tattoos seem to have originated from Egypt, where the first tattooed mummy was found. This mummy was named Otzi. Otzi's name was inspired after the Otzo Valley Alps due to that's where he was found by the Germans in 1991. His body was preserved by ice and other elements, which is how his body was so well kept. 61 tattoos were found on Otzi's body by archaeologists and seem to have been associated with pain aging in the knees and the ankles. Although not that many people know what the original meaning for tattoos are for, they seem to have been associated with rituals, ceremonies, and traditions. Another interesting theory was that tattoos were done on women by other women. This made it seem to believe that tattoos represented fertility and rejuvenation. Although some cultures believed this, other cultures believed that tattoos were to be used as a form of punishment. They were used to mark criminals to show that they couldn't be trusted, and this would either be done on the forehead, chest, or back. Now, let's get into the incredible varieties of tattoos and their identities. The four main types of tattoos are self-expressional, personal narrative, cultural identity, and paramedical and medical tattoos. Self-expressional tattoos are tattoos used to express people's interest, whether it be for their love of cars, nature, and religion. Personal narrative tattoos are used to tell a more personal story or to show a milestone. An example of this would be the semicolon or the Medusa tattoo. The semicolon represents people that struggle with mental health, and the Medusa tattoo represents a survivor of sexual violence. Cultural identity tattoos are most popular with cultures across Polynesia, Japan, Egypt, and India. Paramedical medical tattoos are newer tattoos that people use to show a condition that they might have. This is similar to the medical alert jewelry. Another interesting paramedical medical tattoo is called skin camouflage. This is used to conceal any conditions and have been used for a variety of different conditions. A big one that this is used for is vitiligo. Vitiligo is a chronic autoimmune disorder which causes patches of pigment. Oh my gosh. Patches of the skin to lose pigment or color. A big celebrity that you might know to have had this condition was Michael Jackson and even model Winnie Harlow. Now, let's parlor on over to popular culture where we'll talk about a few celebrities with tattoos and the drama-filled TV shows surrounding tattoos. When you think about celebrities with tattoos, you probably think about rappers or athletes, and although this may be true, we're actually going to be talking about two specific celebrities. A big celebrity that is known for getting tattoos and then covering them up would be Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson is widely known for getting a tattoo for his partner and then getting it covered up when they break up. An example of this would be Ariana Grande. Pete Davidson got a tattoo inspired by her Dangerous album and then got it covered up to look like a heart. Another example would be Cassie David. He got a tattoo of her name on his ring finger and also got a portrait she drew when she was younger on his arm. A more recent celebrity you may know is Kim Kardashian. He got a few tattoos for her as well as her kids' names. Another celebrity you may know is Justin Bieber. Justin has over 70 tattoos as of today, and one of his first tattoos were of his ex-girlfriend Selena Gomez. He got this tattoo back in 2013 when they were still dating, and as of today he's made a few alterations but doesn't seem to want to get rid of it. Now, let's go on to the different TV shows that surround tattoos. A few of these TV shows include How Far is Tattoo Far, Tattoo, Ink Master, Tattoo Nightmares, and Bad Ink. Now, as we finish the fine print, in this episode we talked about the amazing history of tattoos, the incredible varieties of tattoos, and we parlored on over to popular culture. I hope that I've inspired you guys to all get tattoos, and I'm incredibly grateful that I got to talk about my tattoo and what it meant. Thank you.